Under the sea, indeed. It's been so fucking long since I streamed. You don't feel the Noctowl Oblivion propaganda? Okay, but like... I want Noctowl to get Oblivion win. Simple as that. So, the team for Archie. Good day. It is finally tomorrow, so I figured I'd stop putting this off. I've also just been kind of busy all weekend. But yeah, so this is the team. I need to level everyone up to cap. And then there's a couple more things I need to do for prep, but from what I can tell, this is a pretty typical OG line. Thank you, Jmash. I appreciate it. Okay, so I need to get my scanner items. I need choice band and choice specs. Choice band goes on view. And then in specs. You need magnet. You need Chewbacca. Still have 2 left. You need citrus. And then you need citrus. Flux damage. Good, hey Vile. Yeah, I'm finally done putting this off. And I'm teaching Secret Power and Hidden Power to make Killer Costa. Neither of these should matter, but it's just feel like I guess a niche line. And I don't care what I get rid of because this thing is going to die. I'm not sure. I never actually checked the schedule until late. Okay, let me see. I usually just like wait until my opponent pings me. I don't actually know who I'm facing usually. Yeah. We do. I could see a dead turtle and it makes me sad. I mean, in my defense, this turtle is ass. Like, look at this thing. This one, 1 HP, 9 defense, and minus defense. So, it's not exactly the best. Yeah, it's a filler zone, so. No protect. Just not a very good guy. I'm going to re-burn him. Costa. And I'm going to pre-burn Northern. I need to teach a couple of moves as well, so heading to Flow Tree so I can teach Hurricane. W Archie. Well, kind of L Archie, but this one's gonna be a bit of a bloodbath, but it's okay. Unless I missed something, like, egregious, this should be completely as close. Unfortunately not that close. And then I'm gonna be teaching Dive. You. Costa's the 12th highest flagger? God damn. So I'm gonna be dropping psychic things. I used it for a single battle, just with Shelly, and it was worth it. But yeah, I want to keep Flip Turn, I want to keep Liquidation, I want to keep CP. Yeah. Dive other psychic things. This is the last super cabin fight, so I can't really see it being super useful after this. And then I'm going to head back to Stopless. Holy dive usage. It's really good for this fight. And I need to pre-toxic Skita and pre-damage it to 171. I can do the pre-damaging later, but I'm just gonna pre-toxic Beta Script because I am lazy. Pre-toxic 3 to... pre-toxic trading. And pre-damage goalie to 199. How will the specs should you do that? Yeah, probably does pretty well. I don't think I've used Specs Chiyu in Triathlete this season. I've used, maybe I did. Actually, let me check. I think I usually use, like, lefties for boots. Oh, week 1 I used Specs. Week 2 I didn't... Oh, I guess I have used Specs a few times. Yeah, 2 specs, 1 heavy duty boots, 1 chokehold, 1 lefties, I think. Yeah. She is a decent Pokemon. Anyway. So, Raichu, level 89 with Magnet, Fake Out Volt Tackle, Costa with Jaboka, Pre-Wound, Hidden Power and Secret Power, because, you know. Pre-Toxic, Voice Band, I need to pre-damage this to 171, but I need to walk over this, so it'll take some damage. Dive over Psychic Fangs. Choice Specs with Hurricane and Pre-Wound. Level 89 with Citrus, pre-damage to 199. Hi Envoys, thank you. And then Citrus Heal. Team is ready. Well, not quite. The damage, but... Ooh, 127 Underlaw. I'm going to add quite a bit to my death count today. So let me just try my team to the top real quick. Just to have it ready. I checked this line multiple times, but I still like being able to check in a moment. What was it one? Yeah. Costa. And last but not least, moving. Last evil team fight of the game. It'll feel so nice to not have to deal with tax items anymore, outside of like the one optional. They've been an interesting challenge, but wait. Archie isn't evil? Sure. Right. Suspicious movement with the first strength room. I've played Vanilla Emerald so many fucking times. So many times. Okay, So I'm gonna save here. From what I remember, the fight starts like right in front of Kyogre, or right in front of the pool. Copying overworld movements. I've just done People Caverns so many times in base Emerald that like I know the puzzles very, very well. I want it to be 171. No shame in admitting to bot watching vanilla puzzles. I promise, I just know how to do it. That should be the last toxic check needed. 171, and it's 2 tiles away, so I shouldn't take another overworld chip. So let me check everything. Leading Raichu with a magnet at level 89 with the right moves. Level 89, pre-burned, Jaboka, over under on full death. You'll see. Level 89, hidden power, secret power, pre-burned, Jaboka. Are there any true custom puzzles besides VR and Trick House? I don't think so. Actually the Aqua Hideout puzzle, like the teleportation pads, changed a little bit. So I had to try on either that, because that's different from vanilla, but yeah, I think everything else is the same. Choice Stand, 171, level 89, pre-toxic, with dive. Level 89, pre-burned, first that, okay. Chain Liza puzzle is a little bit different. It's honestly mostly fluid. And I guess goes to the tunnel, but that doesn't count. Citrus, 199. And Heal, level 89. Citrus. Time for Archie. And I'm leading Raichu. Hold it right there. So it was you after all. Behold! See how beautiful it is, the sleeping form of the ancient Pokemon Kyogre. I waited so long for this day to come. Now, Kyogre, awaken. Why do both of the orbs glow blue? The one for Groudon did too. It surprises me how you've managed to chase me here. But that's all over now. For the realization of my dream, you must disappear now. He's just trying to straight up kill me. Actual owl moment given you got the orb. Oh yeah, I guess you kinda did. Okay. Kyogre lead, sets up the lane. Raichu is one of the few mons that can do this. With a magnet, and with the fake out chip. Bolt tackle simply kills. And I take like almost half my HP in recoil. I go down. However, this Raichu, one of my favorite Pokemon, I kinda wanna bring this to equal if I can. This dies to random move here. Fully random move. So, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go Costa. Costa can live any move, and have Jaboka. Gunk Shot is fine. Gunk Shot miss is why I taught Hidden Power and Secret Power. So there's the Jiboka and there's the Life. And so now, 07 to Costa, you guarantee me something good from Lily Cove, and you click knockoff a couple times in the hideouts. Other than that, you didn't really do anything, but, you know, you got here. Go for the Secret Power. From 7 to Tongan. And with that chip, I can come in with Scuda. And I outspeed and I kill with Liquidation. I'll put Liquidation first. Choice Band Liquidation. I take a Toxic Tick, I go to 158. This fade's in Superior for always least one. And on this, it is Noivern time. Now, this Noivern is 0 speed, 0 defense. I also have Pult, I have Hydreigon, I have Dragonite, I have Garchomp, and I can still get like Latias as a Lemu. Choice Specs, Hurricane always kills Superior. It can sub, but no matter what it does, I always get the kill. Leech Seed is fine. Hurricane kills. And because I'm 0 speed on this, after Leaf Storm and Burn, this is Zapdos. So Zapdos sees a kill with Hurricane and Thunder always. It's also faster than me. So I wonder if there is a way. Because I didn't get Leaf Storm twice. The plan was always to stack Noivern here. But I wonder if there's something I can do. So Eel can always take Hurricane or Thunder and beat Weather Ball. And then Golor can exit on Weather Ball into Scuda, who can flip turn. Scuda's always beating Hurricane and Thunder. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't have another switch into that because I kind of need... Yeah, I think if I maybe thought a bit and like change my lineup and somehow figure out like the exact toxic ticks on Scuda, I could save Noivern, but I don't think that's super reasonable. Let's see. I mean, maybe I feel... maybe I feel it doesn't get cut. Who did Archie here? Archie doesn't have speed either. Okay, let's see. Northern just dodges Hurricane here. Let's see. So if I were to go Eel, I'll bait Weather Ball, always. And I can go into goalie, I send a Scooter. Scooter baits Hurricane with Thunder. I could go back into Eel. And then I think I would need to sack it because I need to get Scooter in safely. How many toxic ticks am I taking versus my actual line? The problem is, my goalie pre-damage is engineered specifically to exit on Weather Ball and then on Liquidation from Mega Swampert. The reason why I think I need to have Eel alive with Swampert instead of Noivern, because like they're both potential sack fodder in Swampert, is because I don't want to be baiting Ice Punch. Skuta could theoretically take Ice Punch, I guess, but I'm already kind of tight with my damage and toxic. Okay, let me pull up the calc, because I am kind of curious to see if I can do something here to save Noivern's life. I'd prefer to if I can. Okay, so Skuta is currently. Oh, I will hydrate. Skuta is currently at 158. Let me check. Yeah, 158. Why are we risking shit to save Zero Speed Noivern? I'm gonna see if I can, like, not risk shit. Is the idea. Okay, so. It's always clicking with Thunder here. If I go to Eel. Eel with Citrus, always base Weather Ball. Even if I get crit. Goalie's clear damage to always exit on Weather Ball, so I can go back in the Skuta. And then I can flip turn out. It'll be Hurricane or Thunder, and I'll take one more tick. I'll go to 145. And on Hurricane or Thunder, I think... This isn't a Black Kaiser Deluxe stream. That's true, Charlie Mewtwo. This is not a Black Kaiser Deluxe stream. This is something... I'm deciding whether or not I want to steal to try to save Noivern. I have a riskless 3-line sack, or 3-mon sack line, but I want to see if I can save something. Yeah, the problem is, like if I go back to Eel on the next Hurricane Thunder, I could only Katie could anti-steal line. I know, right? I would have to sack Eel because I can't guarantee that I can't guarantee a move, and nothing can actually live a hit in here. Stuff like Noivern can live Weather Ball, but that just puts me in a bad situation anyway. I guess if I get like... Let's see. If I don't get crit on Eel, how much is Weather Ball doing to goalie? I can do a little over half, but it would have to, I think, double high-low crit for me to not be able to exit on Weather Ball. So let's see. No, I just don't think this is worth it. I feel like this is a bit too risky to go for, to be honest. I'd rather just stick to my line. And my line is Lenoiva and 2-click Hurricane here. Hurricane comes out. Oh, that's not mine. What the hell? Oh, 7 Svenska. I wish you were better. If I didn't have so many dragons, you could have been amazing. Unfortunately, you were 1 scale, like 0 speed, 0 defense. This can relearn. It is what it is. But farewell. So, I go into Scuda, and I switch in cleanly. I don't take toxic. I flip Tuna. If this high roll crits, I can actually kill with this flip tune, but it doesn't matter. My play damage works for both. This is always Hurricane or Thunder. I go into Eel. We can take either. And at 154, confusion does not matter. At 154, this is always Weather Ball. I am winning well the most. I go into goalie on the Weather Ball. This always has a kill, so it can't boost. Electress is my favorite Pokemon. I hope he makes it out of this fight. I know, right? They're gonna scoot up. We have 6 Dragon E4, why am I even watching anymore? I think I still can. If I got like Latios, Apple, Hydra, D-Knight, Garchomp, Inkra. So if I got Latios or Latios, could still do it. So now, I'm not actually going to kill with Flip Twin. I'm going to kill with Liquidation. And I'm going to take another few Toxic picks. I'm going to go down to 119. I can't get Hooter anymore. So now Swampert comes in, and base Swampert always sees a kill with Earthquake at 119. And never any other move. So this is always EQ. So, goalie actually can't guarantee double exit on EQ here. Although at 177, it does actually. Well, no, it doesn't. It doesn't. Yeah. So, I'm gonna go through Eel first. Eel is going to dodge the EQ. And Eel, you've been a good friend. You've been a lot better than I had expected you to be. So you're gonna switch out. Eel is always waiting Liquidation here. At 154. And goalie can always exit on Liquidation. It could not always exit on EQ after the Weather Ball. So I'm going to goalie on Liquidation. What is the Glass Knot scale? I know, right? So we exit, back into Fuda. We take another toxic tick, get on to 106. And now, to close the pin out. And unfortunately, this is where the eel has to die. Volta, I meant what I said before, you have truly been a friend. Adamant, you're my Route 110 guy. Of course I wanted to move, but I didn't expect you to be as good as you were. So, thank you, Volta. This is Earthquake or Liquidation. Unfortunately though, no matter what, Volta has to die here. Rip Eve Lemon. Farewell. And now it's this cue to show. Well, always has been, but even more so. So, I am Choice Banded. I'm at 106, which is exactly where I want to be. I'm going to click Dive. You cannot hit me. You don't have surf. And dive plus. I got on to... How much HP? Guys, I can't quite read. How much HP is that? Anyway, it just lashes in. I'm locked into dive. It always sees a kill. So I'm gonna dive again. I'm gonna take 39. And I'm gonna dive. Aegislash is gonna die. And that's Archie. That's Seafloor Cavern. Who'd up Archie? Evil team sections are all over.
So.
Thank you.
Well done. Good stuff.
Erratic Weather, I have the first fight planned, but I kind of want to watch the Kaiser do it. I'm gonna pull that up. Where did Kyogre go? Okay, I'm gonna turn the audio off so I can speed through this. What channel is on the, what channel is the Kaiser Direct on? The Kaiser Show. Mr. Keating. Okay. I'm gonna speed through this. And then I'm gonna pull up the Kaiser Direct because I do want to watch that. I'll put it up on stream just because. Might as well. I'm already streaming. I just wanted to get Archie out of the way real quick. I could do Cable Version. Yeah, I can get it. And let me just screenshot this.
Swiss from Safari Zone Carrot Cost.
I know, right? Well, it's awesome. I didn't know it's speed.
Hi, J-Mash.
Okay, why is this shit not working?
She got first.
Yeah. Okay. Svenska, I'm sorry, but I'm gonna be using your dead body to fly. Okay. Oh wait, it's on.
My spirit.
Where's the...
Live reaction.
live reaction?
After many years of working with a team of hackers and players in secret, we finally feel it is time to share what we have been working on. There are many projects we would like to reveal today. Some of you may have not expected, and some of you may have been waiting for quite a long time. What you just saw was my new hack of Pokemon Stadium. Like Stadium Kaizo and League Stadium, this hack aims to make a significantly harder version of the base game. However, this time, every Pokemon and every single trainer has their own identity. Each Pokemon is inspired by a person or character. These references range from games, anime, the manga, spin-offs, movies, and more. I carefully put together teams that will give even the most powerful Pokemon trouble, while learning from watching people play other hacks. Every Pokemon's theme, color, and music has been carefully chosen. Each fight is ominous, and each Pokemon is ominous. Fans of Pokemon Stadium and Pokemon Stadium 2 and fans of the original cartridge games will find this interesting. Every mainline Kaizo game is receiving an update. They haven't seen any changes for almost a decade, but now each game will receive new quality of life features and improved UI. Credit to Cream Elda Jafar for compiling these updates. Blue Kaizo is now playable in full color, though you can still choose to play with the original graphics. You can choose to play Blue Kaizo with either Gen 1 or Gen 2 graphics. The Gen 2 graphics will include the caught indicator and the EXP bar in battle. Now the HMs can be deleted normally, and repels are automatically renewable. Bag space has also been increased. In addition, the Elite Four and Champion have been updated. Both their parties and AI are now more powerful. Crystal Kaizo has all the same quality of life updates as Blue Kaizo. Renewable repels, deletable HMs, improved bag space. In addition, rare candies can be purchased in-game for just $1. Emerald Kaizo has a title screen. And a few updated boss fights. I hope you all enjoy. I know I shall enjoy watching. For a full list of changes, updated documentation, and patch downloads, visit the GitHub in the description. Whether you're a novice or a veteran, we hope you enjoy these updated versions. Next, let's talk about the most recent entry in the Pokemon Kaizo series. Kaizo Coliseum, released in 2023, cuts the fat off the main story by removing grinding completely. Both the player and the AI start at full power, challenging each other with shadow Pokemon. I was happy to watch playthroughs of the main game and the Mount Battle challenge mode. Kaizo Coliseum includes original teams for all main story trainers, as well as every single trainer, up to the 100 stages of Mount Battle, both singles and doubles. I've been slowly working on documentation for the challenge mode, as well as upgrading some of the enemies. The player gets to bring any Pokemon they desire at their full power, so the foes must match them in kind. If you're a fan of the original game, or if you are interested in a double battle based hack, give this a try. For patch downloads and documentation, click the link in the description. I hope to see new challengers enter the updated Kaizo Coliseum. Now, here's a trailer for a new Kaizo project. Please have a look.
Yellow Kaiser, holy shit. That's kinda sick. So the under feature was kind of crazy.
Pokemon Yellow Kaizo has arrived. A hack by sinister hooded figure, Cream El Jafar, and Rarest Candy. I wanted to see how players would approach a game similar in difficulty to Blue Kaizo, with a single partner by their side the entire time. This time, there are a lot more references to the trainers from the anime. This game features classic battles from Blue Kaizo, remixed fights, and new encounters with improved AI. With the updated quality of life, revamped teams, and punishing AI, you could think of this as a more modern version of Blue Kaizo. This project is only possible because of the contributions of one very passionate hacker, Cream El Jafar. I worked with him to make the foundation of this game, as well as constructing new teams. Let's hand it over to him to hear more about this hack.
Hello, my name is Cream El Jafar. I'm one of the developers of Yellow Kaizo. I'd like to tell you some of the features and upgrades that Yellow Kaizo boasts. Yellow Kaizo is an enhanced version of Blue Kaizo. Your starter is Pikachu. Pikachu's stats and badge boost did receive a boost. Trainer battles are just as hard if not harder in Yellow Kaizo. New trainers and anime references are added in-game. Fights removed in Yellow from Blue version were added. Missing trades from Yellow to Blue version were added. Fishing Pokemon groups have increased so the player can catch variety of new Pokemon sooner. The Fuchsia City Pokemon exhibit is now a zoo where you can talk to the Pokemon. All over world Pokemon have unique sprites, as well as gym leaders, and 151 party menu icons. Some maps/mazes have been changed to make it easier in some spots for the trainer, and harder in others. You can now fly to the Route 4 and Route 10 Pokemon centers. New difficulty modes and quality of life feature were added, including the Pokemon printer which is required to print a barcode the game needs to scan to let you into the Elite Four. Just kidding.
They made the
But it is a
sheep
much more
cannon.
convenient experience for Nuzlocking. For Huey wife with Woo You Fu wife Huey. Yellow Kaizo is available to play right now. It releases today. We hope you enjoy. But if you suffer a little bit along that way, that would be kind of funny too. Yeah, villain laugh over.
Many thanks to Jafar for all his efforts on Yellow Kaizo. His work adding flavor to the game through a number of references to the anime and dialogue and boss fights helped to give the game a distinct identity. Creating games with a strong identity is a major part of what inspired me to make the Kaizo games. I've always found it rewarding to craft unique experiences through reference and challenge, to push people to, and sometimes past, their limits in trying to overcome slim odds. Most recently, we've seen Llama's unprecedented first attempt victory in Blue Kaizo, which was incredible to watch. It's an indication of how far the community has come. I believe there is even further to go in terms of pushing the boundaries of nuzlocking willpower, skill, and galvanizing the community around a common goal, which I hope to see going forward with the new offerings you've seen today. With that said, we would like to show you a very special presentation.
Good morning. My name is Mr. Keating. I'm the producer of Platinum Kaizo. For the last 3 years, I've been leading development on this game, and now, finally today, we're ready to share a little bit more information and give you a release date. Despite its brutal difficulty, Platinum Kaizo also has a number of quality of life features. Within 60 seconds of starting the game, you'll be able to pick your starter, and within 90, you'll be in your first fight. No doubt some of you have already put some thought into who you'll be picking, so let me tell you a bit about them. Turtwig, a strong, reliable, defensive choice. Turtwig has one of the best early games of any Pokemon. He's strong and reliable through the entire game. We'd recommend picking Turtwig if you're a new player. Piplup, an amazing mid-game option with the most varied move pool of any of the starters. It's a versatile Swiss Army knife. In addition, Piplup has a special ability. It can use the HM waterfall before having the prerequisite badge. This lets Piplup players explore areas that other players won't be able to much earlier. That said, Piplup does kind of eat it in the early game. we'd recommend Piplup to only our most experienced players. Chimchar. It's great at every stage of the game, but if you want to get the most out of it, you're going to have to delay its level, which means it's going to be virtually absent for the entirety of the mid-game. Despite what I've said, they're all strong options. Pick the one that you like best. And just because someone chooses a different starter than you, that doesn't make it worse. It means they think they're better than you. It means they think you're stupid. It means you gotta get mad at them. When you choose a starter, you're not just picking one for yourself, you're representing an entire community. You gotta make sure you rep for the one you choose. They're a partner for life. Encounters. There's lots of ways to get Pokemon in Platinum Kaizo. Let's talk about a few of them. Honey trees. Honey trees in Platinum Kaizo work a little differently than in vanilla. First off, they activate instantly. Slather some honey on a tree, you get a Pokemon. But there are no Munchlax trees. Instead, we've replaced it with a new system. Every honey tree in the game pulls from two tables, a local table and a global table. The global tables are a group of about 6 Pokemon on every single tree in the game. But the local table is a list of rare Pokemon that appear on different trees. Every tree has its own table. They usually correspond with where you're at in the game, early, middle, and late, with a few special exceptions. When you encounter a Pokemon on a honey tree, you can either fight it, catch it, or you can run away. If you run, Pokemon will continue to swarm the tree, proccing a new encounter. However, the chance that you pull from the rare local table increases. We call this a honey chain. The longer your honey chain is, the more likely it is you'll be able to find these rare Pokemon. Do it long enough, and you might be able to find something very special.
Deep encounter letting. That's
Rock
gonna be
Smash.
really strong.
Unlike honey trees, they're just a static list of Pokemon that appear on every single Rock Smash rock in the game, including ones inside of buildings. Now you should take advantage of this, because rock types are good. Eggs. There's lots and lots of eggs. The different eggs in Platinum Kaizo are either static Pokemon or they come from a pool, sort of like the odd egg in Pokemon Crystal. They'll be pulled randomly, but unlike other encounters, you can't re-roll them. So you'll have to live with what you get. But eggs are useful for more than just hatching. Find the best way to use them, including in a link trade. Platinum Kaizo has 4 different link trades. They're all very powerful. They don't function like regular encounters, and they don't have the same met location as the area you trade them in, so no matter what, feel free to pick them up. In total, Platinum Kaizo has about 100 met location encounters in the game, the main game. So you'll have lots of resources at your disposal when you play, and you're going to need them, especially when you encounter Team Galactic. Their presence is greatly increased. It's not selling them short to say that they're the real stars of the show in Platinum Kaizo. The chain of command is even a little bit different. Every single galactic grunt has their own code name, and their teams are themed accordingly. There's even a few new commanders. They have the definite numbers advantage. You can't fight them alone. You're going to have to team up to take them down. With different tag partners, Dong,
Yay, more tag battles.
Love tag battles.
Marley, and Mira take down hordes of galactic trainers. Make sure you choose the path that's right for you. That's right. In Platinum Kaizo, you can bring a 7th wildcard Pokemon to your Elite Four. You can swap them out at any of the terminals in between each of the fights at any point, but you can only choose one, and you only get to do it once. Will you change your team comp and shift gears in the middle of the E4? Or will you lose a strong Mon too soon and have to call a hero off the bench? However you use it, make sure you keep this in mind when you plan. The Hall of Fame. Here it is right now. It's a little empty. In truth, this is a work in progress. Here we have the rules for making it into the Hall of Fame.
Canonical
We consult the
sheet.
community
Canonical.
members
Honestly, I
regarding
respect
this.
that.
There's a surprising
Mhm.
amount of knowledge that Nuzlockers have, committed essentially to memory, that isn't written down anywhere. Although we support you playing the game however you want. we will be enforcing these rules strictly. So, if you're interested in playing a Nuzlocke, please read through the rules before you start. However, we do have a compromise. The Hall of Fame has a gold tier, a silver tier, and a bronze tier. To be clear, these are tiers for losing runs, ones that don't make it all the way, but complete a major section of the game. We decided to do it this way for two main reasons. First, a lot of Nuzlocke
But this is
history
such a cool
very well
concept.
documented.
I love
Most of
this.
it spread by word of mouth, various screenshots, or Twitch VODs that someone happened to save to their disk. We'd like this to be, ideally, a museum of different attempts, of all those that came before the eventual winners. And second, this is a long, long game. Disgustingly so. We know how long it takes to beat games like this. Things like Emerald Kaizo, Run and Bun, they can take between 2, 6 months, even a year. They are brutal. So, by having these markers set up, we hope that either they can give you a bit of a mental break, or they can help you set smaller goals if you're inexperienced or new to Nuzlocke. We'd like this to be more of a community experience, so if you're interested in contributing to the Hall of Fame, whether it's reviewing runs, recording interesting clips, keeping track of the stories, or just snitching on people, then please contact me at the SHF Discord. As long as you're not a giant asshole, we'd love to have your help. We even have an events tab in the Hall of Fame. Feel free to make your own events. We'll put them in here. Platinum Kaizo's first event happened a couple of weeks ago. Some of you were there for it. Twitch plays Platinum Kaizo. Shout out to Malem Dota for setting up the PC that ran this. Now listen, if you thought during that Mars fight that we were using a crit script, I would not blame you. You really had to be there. The chat got double rock slide crit 3 times in a row. My God, it was amazing. And of course, we didn't save any of the footage. Here is all we have remaining of that event. Stupendous. Now, even though you didn't actually make it out of the icy prison, and even though we gave you the fucking Avengers, and you still only beat Mars with 5 deaths on your second try, remember, it was the attempt that counted, and in that, you all did a wonderful job. If you're feeling a bit of FOMO, then don't worry. We'll be running this event one more time before the game's release. Stay tuned for details on that. Of course, if you can complete the challenge we lay out for you, there will be a prize. If you don't want the player to have an extra prize, or you just like messing with people, then please feel free to come in and sabotage them. It works either way for us. Alright, boys and girls, you've been very patient. Would you like to know when the game is coming out? What? You don't want to know? Okay. Well, then that's all. Thank you for watching.
Peace.
Pokemon
Absolute
Platinum
cinema.
Kaizo will release on the Ides of March. Maybe that's not what you were hoping to hear. But we'd like to hold on to it for just a little while longer. And then, it's yours forever. I gotcha, didn't I? Got him again. And it won't be the last time it happens if you play this game. Platinum Kaizo is hard. It is not designed to be easy. It is not designed to always be fair. It'll test your knowledge, your preparation, your instinct, and your patience. But it can be beaten by anyone who's willing to try. And the game only ends when you stop opening that briefcase. If we could offer you just one piece of advice, it's to share your game with other people. If you're stuck on a particular problem, show it to someone else. If you think something in the game is impossible, share it with others until it becomes possible. Nobody can achieve anything all by themselves. So keep trying as long as it takes. a day, a week, a month, a year, Platinum Kaizo is here. In a month. Thank you so much for watching. We hope you're looking forward to this game. Good night.
Alright.
Alright. That looks pretty sick.
Surprisingly less toxic than expected.
Yeah. I'm gonna be honest, like the main reason I was planning on playing PK was just like FOMO, but honestly, like this looks cool.
It looks cool.
I'll
See,
definitely play it.
I think it depends on the teams and like the
Mhm.
actual like if it's just bright powder everything, I don't know about that one.
I mean, maybe it'll be nice to take a break from tailor locking.
I don't know if you're capable of taking a break from terror locking.
I definitely am. How much I'm gonna
Encounter.
like it though, I don't know.
Make your encounter.
Encounter, give a legend, yeah. Okay. I have to do a cutscene, right? I'm gonna put these guys in the I'll leave them to the rest. Tongan. Feel well. You did what you needed to. Anska. I wish you had been better, but I still feel a bit bad that you had to go out like this. But you know, maybe try not being as USB at the end flask next time. And Volta, weirdly enough, I'm gonna miss you the most out of these three.
Decent one.
Yeah.
Respect.
I will. I will. And I'm gonna steal your items really quick.
Sorry. Sounds like
Yes. So I need. So I'm pulling out definitely comes. Slow blow is probably good. With Selena.
Core was good for this.
Clue is good. Very dark fighting. Kind of gross.
Easy.
Odds should help. And then
Nice cut, thank you, JMash. It's way shorter than I'm used to. I'm gonna stream my fights tomorrow.
you do a model.
JMash, are you excited for PK? Play it. Do you think it'll be better than what it was? Vintage what?
Vintage was a cool game.
Is it?
I want to try it, yeah.
I do wonder how long it'll be, that's one thing. Or like I feel like I heard that EK isn't actually that long. Because like all the fights between The bosses are just bums.
Cave of Religion.
Yeah.
Oh, wait.
So let's see it. That's multiple for.
I don't think there's any encounters down here.
Oh,
Plot, 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 blah, blah, blah. I don't remember. I don't remember. I don't know, though. I think it's Cave of Religion. I think it's vampire. Okay, fine. I don't even know what the fuck Sky Pillar is. I've never been there.
gonna get like weird. I just knew. I'm sorry. I just knew. Do you want to level up your mons at all? Or is level cap the same?
That's 91. That doesn't make a big difference.
Yo, wait.
Is that unmoving?
Okay. I mean, it's still strong. You can definitely quick ball this. At least quick ball it, you know?
New game plus value.
Okay. There's no way.
Do I do it?
That's so. New game.
Do I do it?
Optimizing New Game Plus is so cringe. That's like the whole antithesis to New Game Plus. Isn't it not? Up to you. But I think it's kind of cringe to actually optimize for New Game Plus.
I was honestly thinking, like, if I run into unmoved failure, I just run.
I mean, up to you. Up to you. Genuinely up to you.
If it doesn't stay in the quick ball,
It's like 50%, by the way.
if it doesn't stay in the quick ball, then I might run.
Alright.
Okay. It was meant to be.
Let's see ya.
I have a name for this already.
Okay. Sami.
I've been listening to a lot of Sami music lately. It is vibes.
True. Let's see it. The admin.
Damn it. GMO though.
Wait, the IVs though? Why do you have like about 4 facade users?
This isn't even a facade user though. This is unnerving.
It's unnerving. The bulk is kind of crazy.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you were kind of, there wasn't that many things on the table, right?
Yeah, I mean, like, getting a Philly would have been nice.
Your new game plus is actually gonna be hard.
Yeah, well,
That's the fun of it.
I could just release it. I shouldn't have caught it, man.
I'm sorry. I mean, New Game Plus is your own rule set. You can just release it if you want.
I know. Well, yeah, it's Miss Elena. Kinda cool, regardless. Anyway,
Saving time?
I just saved.
Oh, you did? Fine.
Save again, just in case.
Save should be like me to boycott Sheeta. I wanna. Do you have any good ground types?
Garchomp,
Oh, Garchomp.
Excadrill.
Yeah. Does Garchomp get harder than Ursaluna?
It's a lot faster.
I was no, like because you're minus attack versus. Is your Garchomp good IVs?
It's like 17 attack, I think.
Yeah. So minus attack Luna might be really close to actually just Garchomp for Earthquake.
Yeah.
And you have a speed buff. I guess Luna is bulky.
Anyway, I'm gonna just end stream. Free viewers, I don't need to read. Anyone still here? Thank you for watching. Yeah. See y'all later. I'm gonna go eat.